I'd like to thank you all so much for coming today. It really means so much. It's, really one of the best days of our life. Now, there's a few people here, next a special few people I'd like to say a few words about. And I'm going to start with Jill and Brian. Over the last 5 years, you've shown me such kindness and friendship. It's something I really, really appreciate. It can't be that easy having a big, lunking, 6-foot, slightly scruffy fisherman turn up on the doorstep of your lovely Surrey home. On the arms of your amazing daughter. But you guys have been so welcoming from day one. And it's because of that, it was a long time ago that you made me feel like a real part of your family, which is a real privilege and something I feel really special about.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I can't promise that I'm going to be quite as smart as I am today for the rest of my life, but I can promise that I'm going to look after and love and protect Annabelle. Thank you. More than anyone else. And again, Brian, thanks so much for letting me ask Annabelle to marry me.
Oh, thank
I'd also like to thank you for the amazing generosity and energy that's gone into making today so incredible. The garden looks amazing, which I'm sure everyone will agree. Church is fantastic. Anyone that's been to a Borthwick party in the past will no doubt know we've got an amazing dinner coming. We've got loads of lovely wine, there's going to be dancing. It's going to be a really, really great night. I really, really thank you for that. I'm sure everyone here would love to have the opportunity to raise a toast for you for being great hosts, and I'd like to raise a toast to my great new parents-in-law. I'd also like to say a few words about the people who are responsible for one of the most charming, sensitive yet athletic, funny, sincere, genuine geniuses of our recent times. My parents, my mother Jane, where's my mother? Hand up. My mother Jane and my father Michael, who looks just like me but Graham. Really are two of the most caring people I've ever met. They spend their entire lives putting other people first, especially my sister and I. All the way through my life, they've been there at absolutely every turn. Their love, unquestionable, their support, unshakable. And everything that I have... and everything that I am is totally down to the hard work and sacrifices and love and support they've given me. You really do. Thank you very much. If you come up to me 6 years ago and you tapped me on the shoulder and you said, on 31st of May 2008, you'd be standing in this amazing garden surrounded by all your friends and your family, and you'd be delivering the groom's speech, I probably would have believed that. It's kind of plausible. And if you said that girl was going to be wildly beautiful and really funny and clever, I probably would have been pushing my luck. But I am an attractive guy. Now, if you then said that girl was going to be Annabelle Borthwick, I'm afraid you would have been struggling. I'd love to stand here and tell you a wonderful story of lovers' first sight as we look at each other across the photocopier. Probably unsurprisingly, Annabelle thought I was maybe a little bit big for my boots. Slightly irritating. And stupidly enough, again, given how amazing you look, I didn't really like Annabelle. I thought she was a bit horsey.
Horsey?
But it gets better. It does get better. If you waited a couple of weeks, let's call it a month, and you tapped me on the shoulder again and said, on the 31st of May 2008, you're going to be marrying Annabelle Borthwick, it would have been a totally different answer. We'd had a couple of boozy nights out with work, we had a few dates, she'd met a load of my friends who had already started to like her more than me. Thanks for loyalty. Appreciate that. And every time I was with Annabelle, I was going to get this strange kind of warm sensation in my chest, which was kind of strange. And then kind of fast forward 2 months down the line, and kind of my world had sort of totally changed. And No, I was still playing it quite cool, being a bit dangerous. But I kind of knew by then that Annabelle was the girl I was going to marry. And it was, 3 months ago, I thought she was horsey. and then it's been kind of amazing since then. I've had the most incredible 5 years full of love and happiness and friendship, and I've met loads of fantastic people. We've got a couple of cats. It really has been the best 5 years of my life. And eventually, I plucked up the courage to ask Annabelle to marry me after a lot of prompting from Simon, my best man, who I wouldn't really describe as a best man normally, but you know, he's getting there. And I asked Annabelle to marry me, and I planned to, and I'd organised a lovely day out in Richmond Park, and I found a little secluded spot by a lake. I got this amazing picnic and champagne, and I really made a big effort. And I kind of had a few stuttering false starts, said a few choice words of love, and eventually kind of got the ring out of my pocket and blurted it out. And Annabelle looked at me in the eyes, and she said, "Oh my God, I'm going to be sick." I'm very pleased to say she did say yes. Annabelle, I'm so glad you did. I love you so much. You mean everything to me. You make me a better person. You make me laugh more than anyone else in the world. You smell really nice all the time. I really want to have babies with you. I really love you. We're going to go on just the last 3 groups of people. The first group, my lovely ushers. I think a lot agree they've done a very good job, looking very handsome, not being too drunk yet. We'll watch that later. And I really, really, really appreciate you all. So thank you very, very much. I'd also like to thank the 2 ladies who are probably rivaling Annabelle with their beauty today, and being very, very kind and coming all the way from Tanzania just to help Annabelle carry her flowers down the aisle. Well done. And finally, without crying, I'd like to say thank you to Annabelle's bridesmaids, who've done a fantastic job of keeping her calm, of getting to church 15 minutes late, and helping her look so beautiful. I'd like everyone just to raise their glass to Annabelle's wonderful, beautiful bridesmaids. The bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids! Laura, where are they all? Viv, Jenny!